What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Zabbix video. This time I will talk about Zabbix Sender, how to use Zabbix Sender with an input file, and of course Zabbix Sender must be used together with Zabbix Trapper item. For those who have no clue what I'm talking about, it's a mechanism how to deliver information to Zabbix without using Zabbix agent. So practically we are using another command line utility to help to deliver the data. Okay, let's why I'm making this video is like two years, for almost more than 2 years I did use this utility in a wrong sense, and I really wish I could travel back in time and tell myself like I'm doing this wrong and have to do in a different way. And it's very highly related with the using Zabbix Sender together with the input file, and I will share my mistake, and maybe I don't know, maybe somebody else is using the same way, and in a way this can be called also an undocumented feature, or maybe it's like how my brain works, like it works in a wrong sense. Okay, let's start with the basics. The sender needs a host object, and the host object needs an item. Let's create a host like alpha, and it does not require any interfaces, like a simple host will do. And then inside the items I will create an item which will be called input, and the item key also will be input, and here the type will be Zabbix Trapper item. All it matters here is what is an item key and what kind of type of information I will use. So I will deliver some sort of text to this item key. Okay, add. And now actually this host in my setup, it belongs to the proxy server, so in my home network. Update, so I will send to proxy, the proxy is over here. I will send to this proxy, and I will name that I want to deliver to this host which is called alpha, and more precisely I want to store the data inside the item key which is called item. And to do that from the command line, we open at first we install like apt install Zabbix Sender. If you have like a Zabbix repository, then it is like we can install this package. And then I will clear the screen. We create a file like input dot, you can name it how do you like. And here like we have 3 columns. Where to deliver? I want to deliver to the alpha, and more precisely to the item key input, and what I want to deliver, like like something to deliver. And here we have 3 columns. If we use spaces, then we introduce double quotes. And let's see if it works. Let's see. And how to deliver is like, first I can indicate I have like an alias configured, like if I go to the Zabbix, it is reaching my proxy. This is the address of my proxy, and because of that I will use Zabbix Sender -z for the Zabbix server, and here I write Zabbix, which stands for my proxy, which will result to the IP address, and then input file input, and that's it. Like I will deliver the input file like to the Zabbix. Enter. If you see failed 0, that's excellent. Like I have succeeded to deliver the data. Let's check the front end. And here we have the input file. In the 7.0 we have the button at the bottom and something to deliver. Okay. Now about my mistake. Like what I was thinking for a very long time is I just few seconds ago I told like if we introduce a space we need to use double quotes, and that's my like first fall. It's so wrong to think that way, but let's continue this journey. And I was like this is working. I just demonstrated it works, and then what if I need to send something with the quotes inside as well? Like I want to send including spaces, including quotes in the middle, and so for example JSON. Like here is a JSON for like 2 elements, and each one is having like 2 dimensions, element and name, and I want to deliver this to that text item. Let's say it's an input for the low-level discovery. Let's create it like small, like in 1 line, like this, and obviously, like I see here is the space. It's like a real struggle and a lot of quotes. And let's like make a solution inside the text editor. Here I can select 1 quote, replace that quote. Like I want to escape that quote. And this is my like the new way to deliver. And let's try to see if it works. So I will put here alpha input, and inside the double quotes I am delivering the data, like this low level, not low level discovery at the moment, but it's like a valid JSON text. Okay, let's save the file and send again. Click. Okay, failed 0. If we check the interface over here, refresh the page, you see like very beautiful JSON, and I did succeed to deliver the data, and this is almost my other problem. Like I did not fail, and I was starting to treat this approach as an only way to deliver. Like I told myself if we have spaces here in the 3rd argument, we need to start to escape special characters like double quotes, or if this is a special character, then that also needs to be escaped. And that's so wrong. Like turns out I did not know that for like very, very long time. We don't need to do any of that. Like the way how this file is formatted is like this is the 1st argument. It's like where to deliver. This is the host. Then there's a space, and we can of course like write also like in this way. Like this is the 1st argument. This is another argument, and I will delete the 1st line. And what I did not know is like after the 2nd space, or when the 3rd argument starts, after the 2nd space, like everything will be treated as last argument. And now when I say that everything which will be treated like as a last argument, it does not matter anymore. Here, like I start the text like with a square bracket and all the quotes, and you see here there is a space. Like I can clearly see this is the 3rd argument, and then there is a like then the 4th argument, this one, and then this is the last argument. And it's my mistake. Like everything which happens after the 2nd space, it's treated as a 3rd argument, and I can clearly show that right away. Maybe let's make it more unique so you can trust me a little bit more. Call it first, but let's call it 111 and save the file. And now like I will send the same file, and while exploring the user interface here, refreshing the page, click, JSON is delivered, and in a normal format. What do you would you look at that? Like it's in a solid state, and like nothing needs to be escaped. I don't know how I didn't even like come up with that idea that something needs to be escaped here in the 3rd position, but forget about escaping. Like of course if the item would have like spaces, you need to put like the double quotes around that item key. Sometimes you can put the square brackets and have a space, but yeah, this knowledge I did it in a wrong way for a very long time. And now you know, and I don't know, what do you think? Like, is it a silly mistake? Did you do something similar? So that's everything for this video. If you find it useful, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.